we talked about Tyron Woodley briefly, and I get it. Part of the sport is planting them seeds, you know what I mean? But it seems like you have a real problem with this guy. Where did this all start? How did this dislike start on your end?
It just came from his fakeness, man. We trained together, at American Top Team a couple years ago, and just his shadiness. As soon as I got to the UFC, he acted like he didn't know me. He just tried to act like I was, nobody. Didn't give me any respect when I was at the UFC events. I'd say what up to him. He'd act like he didn't know me when he was in front of Dana. So, he's just fake, man. He's a shady guy, man. I don't trust the guy, man. And then also, I see his interviews, man. He's always playing the victim role. Come on, bro. No, not just because you're boring fights and no one wants to see you fight anymore, and you want money fights. That's not it. You're a boring fighter, and you're just not a money fighter. So I'm just sick of seeing playing the victim and acting like, everybody's racist because they think I'm a boring fighter. So, there's real hate and there's real bad blood between us. And if we get in that octagon, man, I swear it's going to be the most exciting welterweight title fight you've ever seen.
I know he recently spoke to a colleague of mine, Mike Dice, for an interview on Sports Illustrated, and Woodley said he's ready to jump up to 185 because he doesn't feel like there is anyone, essentially, that has earned the opportunity to fight for the belt. Now, obviously, things can change on October 28th, but when he says things like he wants to make the leap to fight GSP or Bisping or whoever and try to fight for that belt, I mean, you're knocking on the door here. What are your thoughts on him saying things like that?
I think that's the easy way out for him. He's already looking for excuses. He's going to have, once after October 28th, he's going to have preventative injuries that he's going to come up with. Oh, I'm hurt. I can't fight Colby, this and that. He knows what comes with me as an opponent and what I will do to him in the octagon and what I've done to him in training. Deep down inside, he can say whatever he wants, but deep down inside, he knows what happened when we trained together and when I used to whoop his ass at American Top Team. So, he's already making up these excuses. Yeah, of course he wants to go up to 185 and fight an old-ass Michael Bisping who's ready to retire himself. He's already talking about making his way out of the sport. So, of course he wants easy fights. He doesn't want the young, hungry lion on the way up who he's already had a taste of getting his ass whooped in the gym against. So, I think he's fake and he's phony, and he's just trying to find a way out of the tough fights already.
It's fair to say if all goes well on the 28th of October, you're going to have some words for him on the microphone?
Yeah, that's very fair to say that, I'm going to be cutting a promo on that little bitch.